In a day when youth reigns superior, physical beauty is assessed through the social media, and the number of likes that define you is all that you're worth. I believe we have lost what is truly important. My grandma has taught me the importance of living by the golden rule, to respect my elders, and to define yourself through a measure of character. Hello, my name is Mollee Klocko, and I will be talking to you about my grandma, Mary Lou Klocko. Mary Lou was born on September 5th, 1934. She had two brothers, Lawrence Jr., who died as an infant, and Charles, who was her baby brother. She lived a couple of miles out of town, and it was usually quiet at her house because it was only her and her brother. One of the most memorable times she had as a family was when they would get together with cousins and grandparents for the holidays. She remembers they would always have cake for all of the birthdays, and she especially remembers one year when she went to Manly, Iowa, caught the Rock Island Rocket train, and rode it to her grandparents' house in Seymour, Iowa. Mary Lou's brother and her went there for 2 weeks, and it was their first time riding the train. She enjoys to count the railroad cars with her brother. She also had many hobbies, which included putting together puzzles, playing outside, playing with her favorite doll Katie, reading books, and playing the piano. These are her parents, Lawrence Robert Hantelman and Mabel Bernadina Hantelman. Her chores at home were to feed the chickens and clean the milker and separator, which she did not enjoy doing. She remembers one time when she was cleaning the milker, her brother stuck a squirt gun in a knot hole and squirted her in the face with it. She remembers chasing him and yelling, "I'm going to bash your head in when I catch you," and her mother had to come out and separate them. She started school when she was 6 years old. Her favorite subjects were reading and gym. Mary Lou's favorite teacher was Mrs. Vogt, and since Mary Lou was the only one who knew how to play the piano, Mrs. Vogt let her accompany her. She took a bus to school every day and participated in chorus, was an accompanist and soloist, and played basketball 7th through 12th grade. She was also the secretary of the superintendent. Her favorite school memory was graduation day because she played the Grand March while everybody else walked down the aisle to get their certificate. After graduation, she went to Iowa State Teachers College for only one semester. She didn't think it was the right fit for herself, but if she would have had to do it over, she would have liked to go into journalism. Her first job was working for Estherville Enterprise, which was a newspaper. She made 50 cents an hour and designed and made ads. She enjoyed working there because she learned a lot. Other jobs she did were writing commercials for radio stations, sold clothing in retail, and formed her own business in tag-along pilot cars, which guided trucks across country. She also enjoyed being the organist for the church for 10 years. Mary Lou met her husband, Everett, by going to school with him. He was drafted to Germany during the Korean War in 1952. It was almost right when he got home they got married, which was on December 26, 1954. Their wedding colors were green and white, and they spent their honeymoon in southern Iowa by Missouri. When they first got married, they lived on Everett's dad's farm, and the second picture Everett kept in his wallet for all the time that they were married. Mary Lou and Everett had 4 children, Frederick, Catherine, Amy, and George. Fred was the firstborn, then it was Kathy, Amy, and then George was her little baby. Her favorite part about being a parent and grandparent is watching the children grow up, and she is very thankful for having them. She has tried to pass down many things like her patience and honesty. She remembers one time when George and Catherine had jumped out of the barn window into some hay, and George ended up dislocating his elbow. When we honor people, rarely do we talk about the gifts we can touch. Instead, it's the intangibles, those that can't be seen, only felt. My grandma's character, patience, and love has given me much to cherish, and I love my grandma.